Hey everyone, so I know I haven't posted a video in like a month now, but it was because I was sick and I just didn't feel good. I just didn't feel like strength to do anything, even though I really wanted to get videos up for you guys. I just had to rest, and on top of that I also had school and finals and everything, but I also moved. And that is very time consuming, so I couldn't really find time to film. That's basically why I haven't uploaded any videos, and I'm really sorry, but I'm back. So yeah, but today I wanted to talk about something that just came out. Decay came out with a collab with Disney for the new Alice Through the Looking Glass movie, and I bought this palette. It was an impulse. I just had to have it. I want to show you guys some swatches so you guys can see the pigmentation, and I also did a tutorial on this look I'm wearing right here. So yeah, if you want to know how these swatch, their pigmentation, I'm going to be talking a little bit about them. And if you guys want to see this look, then please keep on watching. And if you aren't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and let's get on with the video. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's really pretty, and you open this up and you have this little thing right here, and this just opens up and it's like a butterfly. But then you open this little jar and you get the palette. So there's 20 shades in this palette. This is $60, so you're basically paying $3 for shadow, and then you also get this little brush. I have seen the reviews that some people are saying that they're not so pigmented, and if you wanted to get this but have been on the fence because of the comments and the reviews, I'm gonna swatch a couple of these shades so you can really see their pigmentation. I have no primer on my hand. I'm just gonna show you them how they are. So I'm gonna go into Metamorphosis, Cake, Hatter, Bandersnatch, and Salas and Grum. So this is what they look like. As you can see, they're pretty pigmented. These do have fallout, so you're gonna have to be careful when you're doing your makeup, or you're gonna have to wear eye shields or do your eyes before putting foundation, because these do fall out quite a bit. But other than that, they do look pretty pigmented. I will say though, a couple of these shades are kind of chalky, but not all of them. I'm gonna show you some more. I'm gonna go into Duchess, Gone Mad, Lily, Time, Kingdom. As you can see, like, they do look pigmented. These do go on pretty smoothly, and I haven't really had problems with pigmentation with any of these except for one. So this shade is the one that almost everyone has been having some issues with. This is called Dream On, and this is like such a pretty cool tone purple with like silver glitter, and this glitter is kind of chunkier, but it's still like really pretty. Some people have been saying that it just comes off as glitter for them, but for me, like, this one is very chalky, and I mean, if I just dip it like really lightly, it's not really even. You can see like right here it's more pigmented, but in this part it's kind of like just glitter. But I find that if I really dip my finger in there, I will have that color. When I do swatch it, it does come off like not as smoothly because like there's some like fallout there. And I mean, this is a color that if you do it really lightly, you have to really pack it on to get the maximum color payoff that you want. You could also wet it, and that's really gonna intensify it, but other than that, I haven't had any other issues with it. I will be using this shade just to show you guys how you can still use it. It's the color that I have all over my lid. I do think this palette is worth the money. So if you were unsure on getting this, now maybe you're gonna want to get it. I mean, you just saw for yourself that this is pigmented. Maybe the other people, I don't know, maybe they didn't get a good batch, I don't know, but from what I have been seeing, most of these shades are very pigmented. Anyways, let's get on with the video. I thought it was fitting that I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is really gonna help the eyeshadow to stick and stay on your eye longer. You want to make sure to set that primer, because if not, it can get creasy or look a little bit patchy. So I'm going to set it with this shade called Supermom from the Tartelette palette by Tarte. This is the only shadow I'm going to use that's not from the palette. I'm going to use this kind of peachy pink nudie shade. This is called Reflection, and I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M441, and I'm going to just kind of run it the hollow of my eye just to give something to transition into when we put the other colors. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's just like an orangey light brown shade, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit with Paradox, and this is just an orange shade. This is really going to warm up the crease, and this is going like on the actual hollow of my eye. And I'm going back in with that Reflection shade that we put as a transition, and I'm just gonna kind of run it over the edges. I'm gonna go back into just the orange. Since we are going to be using some color, I do want the other color to fade better. It's kind of like the rainbow, you know how one color transitions to another? It's kind of like that. When I first bought this palette, I was like, I'm pretty sure most people are going to shy away from the really colorful colors because they're more like, intense looking. So I wanted to show how you can use this color and still make it look natural and not so intense, you know? So I'm actually going to take a blending crease brush. This is the Crown Brush C330 Pro blending crease brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Cake, which is the really intense looking like fuchsia pink. This is going to go on the crease. I know you're thinking like I'm crazy, but you have to make sure that you do it with a really light hand, otherwise I mean it can get intense fast. You can always build up the color if you go lightly, but if you go in too much at one time, that's harder to blend away, so just take your time. I'm gonna go back into the Paradox shade, the orange one, and this is going to go a little bit above the pink. You see that kind of toned it down a little bit. Then we're gonna go in with the mixture that we did at first of the light brown with the orange, and it's gonna go on the hollow of your eye. You really want to blend everything. That's the key to this look and any look. So at the end, you're just gonna have a hint of pink, and it's gonna have some more dimension to it as well. You also want to keep blending the edges, so don't forget to do that. Just go back and forth between all of the colors until you get the result that you want. This color, everyone has been having some issues with, but I still want to use it because I want to show you how you can still get something out of it. Right, because this color is more glittery, and like the glitter is actually chunkier. I do want to guard this area. If you have an eye shield, you can just do it with that, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna use some tissue paper, Kleenex, or whatever you have, some tape. I look ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I do, but I really don't want glitter on my face. I'm gonna take a small shading brush. I'm just gonna pack it as much as I can. And I'm gonna spray it. You just want to make sure that it's wet so that you can have the most color payoff. I can do it with water, I'm pretty sure, and it will still look intense. And for this, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. You can use Max Fix Plus if you have it, or whatever other thing you have. So I'm gonna start packing it in the lid. You see, it's like more intense now than normal. I've heard some people say that this color is just glitter. Maybe if they try this, it will actually show up. I'm then gonna go in with a domed pencil brush, and this purple right here is called Gone Mad, and this is gonna go on the outer color on the outer corner. Kind of bring some depth, a little bit on the crease, very lightly. And I'm gonna blend the purple into the pink. I have a little bit more, and I'm just gonna, take really pretty light blue. Pretty. I'm gonna go on the lower lashes, and I'm kind of smudging it a little bit as I go along. Then I'm gonna take some more of the Cake shade on a more fluffy shading brush. Again, go light with this, and I'm going to kind of blend it out onto the blue. I'm gonna go into Paradox again, this orange. I'm going to run it by the pink. For the inner highlight, I'm gonna go in with this shade at the very, very top. This is called Looking Glass, and it's just a baby pink. I'm then taking the same shade and putting it on my brow bone. I'm gonna go ahead with the NYC Liquid Eyeliner in Extreme Black. It does kind of help if you put your pinky as an anchor. So if you're not so good with eyeliner, you can just apply mascara and that's it. But I'm just showing you here how it looks with eyeliner so that you can see that it really does tie the whole look together. I'm actually going to put a little bit of the purple shade, the outer part of the lower lash line. Just a little bit. Blend that out with the pink. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And for the lips, I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Color Burst lipstick, and this is shade Mauve. And then I'm gonna go over that with the Wet n Wild Mega Lash lipstick in Bare It All. Alright guys, so that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I'm really sorry for not posting. I hope you can understand. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. So you're basically playing. So you're what? I'm gonna such a pretty. Eyeliner in Trooper. That did not just happen.